Real estate can be tricky. There are key components to purchasing real estate. And lately in this market, I am likening it to the stock market. We all are familiar with that, right? We all know that, oh gosh, the stock market has had a terrible day. It's performing bad. And then we hear a week later, it's at the highest it's ever been. Maybe real estate isn't to that extreme as far as daily or weekly, but real estate markets have their ups and downs. So you have to know how to buy smart, because we are seeing some crazy things out there in this market right now. So for example, we sold a condo about a year ago, a little over a year ago, in a very popular area. The condo sold for roughly $175,000. Now, a year later, that condo is comping and pricing out to be about $10,000 less than that. So, yikes. So what has changed? What has changed in the market? Obviously, there are some global factors influencing these things. We are hearing that people are afraid of inflation that might be happening. Even though interest rates have dropped, which they have, it's not really stimulating the housing market like what we thought it would. So look, and people still need to buy and sell real estate. Thankfully, we are in an industry that, regardless of what is going on in the world, things are still going to keep churning and moving, which is great. However, how can you, if you are thinking about buying a house in this 2025 real estate market, how can you take some safeguards to protect that investment and make sure that you're purchasing the right way? So the 3 W's, and look, I can go on and on and on. There are more than 3 W's, but these are 3 things that I thought of today. So what are you purchasing? Are you purchasing a property that's extremely custom, that, might have some factors or features that other buyers might not like? Has that house been sitting there for a while and nobody else has purchased it, but you're the one that loves it? That could be a red flag. And look, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't purchase that house. It just simply means you have to know going into it that you are maybe purchasing a house that's extremely unique and doesn't appeal to the majority of the buyers out there. And that's okay as long as you have that and that knowledge going into this. So that's fine. So what are you buying? When are you buying? Are you buying in the spring market when prices tend to be a little bit higher than maybe in the winter market? You have to know that. And look, you can't always control when you need to buy a house. If you need to buy a house in the spring, the prices are what the prices are. But you have to know that, okay, the market right now is super high. The price range that I'm looking in is super hot. The areas that I'm looking in, extremely popular, and everybody else wants to be in them too. So you might pay a little bit more because of those things. And again, perfectly fine. You just have to be armed with this knowledge. So now we have the what, we have the when, and we have where. So where are you buying this house? Is it in an area that is appreciating year over year and month after month? Or is it in an area where things have somewhat plateaued and not much is happening? And the houses that are selling in that area, they're taking 4 months to sell and they're making 6 price reductions before they sell. These are all factors that go into making a great decision. So, all of this to say, when you are looking to start the buying process or the selling process, give us a call. We would love to do some research for you, tell you if, based on what you're looking for, if this is a great time to buy, or if this isn't a great time to buy. We are going to be completely 110% honest with you so that you can make the best investment and you don't get caught purchasing something that will not be worth what you want it to be worth down the road. Call us, reach out. We would absolutely love to help.